Here's Gerald Celente with today's trends in the news.
And then the toilet paper of record, boy, does it deserve it for this one. This is in yesterday's New York Times, How to Deflate the Gold Bubble. And it's by Stephen M. Davidoff. You know who Stephen M. Davidoff is? He's a former corporate lawyer, a professor at the Michael E. Moritz College of Law at Ohio State. His columns can be found in the New York Times Deal Book. What has this guy ever forecast? But he is telling everybody what a bubble gold is and what a bunch of BS, because you know what it is at the end of this? If regulators are going to stop the next bubble, they will need to act aggressively. Of course, they shouldn't act in every circumstance, but when we see volatility and speculation, as in this case of gold, acting to curb these forces through limiting leverage in cooperation with international regulators would be the prudent course. Davidoff goes on. Davidoff is going off on. This would ensure that if a crash does come, it does not have the after effects on banks and other institutions. Even if the Commodities Future Trading Commission is hesitant to take such steps, it could, as an initial foray, take to the media to try to talk down the speculation. This SOB, who does he think he is? Talk to the media, the prostitutes, to give it to you again. And he's comparing the gold rise to the dot-com and real estate bubble. No comparison, Davidoff, you're way off. Those were true bubbles. The real estate bubble, people were flipping buildings. Remember, the banks were lowering interest rates to record lows. Hey, take out that second mortgage. Be a sucker so you become indebted to us for the rest of your life. That's a bubble, Davidoff. And in the dot-com, remember, there were no business plans, no nothing, just a lot of Wall Street jive from the Wall Street barkers pumping it up. That's a bubble. This is real. And you know why the gold is not a bubble? Because the world economies are collapsing. And the only way out is printing digital money not worth the paper it's not printed on. And this guy is saying out in public what everybody should know and you should be up in arms at, and you should all call the New York Times the toilet paper of record and tell this guy, how dare he tell everybody, the media should talk down gold. It won't affect the banks at all. But he is right, actually. I reversed that. It will affect the banks. Because the banks are dealing in paper crap. That's right. And he wants to keep the Ponzi scheme going. People bringing up the price of gold and that it will threaten banks. God forbid the banks should be threatened. Because, hey, man, if they're not at full force, they can't screw you. So give them all that they need. Again, I'm going to read that so you remember it. Even if the Commodities Future Trading Commission is hesitant to take such steps, it could, as an initial foray, take to the media to try to talk down the speculation. Speculation? It ain't speculation. It's survival. Gerald Celente's 3 Gs: gold, guns, and a getaway plan. Happy Labor Day.